If you spend a lot of time on social networks like we do, you would have come across lots of pictures showing how people wanted to remain connected back in the 20th century with the help of newspapers. Now we do the same, but instead by using our smartphones and other gadgets. We don't just have connectivity on our devices, but we need it for computers and a lot of other devices and gadgets in our homes. We need them in our offices and our factories, and in fact, there are companies that are working to connect our brains and our bodies, so we do not need to use any external devices and gadgets. The fact is that connectivity is fundamental to our existence, as it is often said that humans are social animals. While it was enough for us to be connected to just a few of our friends, family and neighbors once upon a time, technology has enabled us to keep connected with the people we love, work, play with, and anyone and everyone else, regardless of where in the world we may be. Welcome to the Technology Stories series. This series is targeted at youth looking to understand how technology has been evolving and how it will evolve further. In part 1, we discussed how technological progress has made things smaller, faster, cheaper, and much more. In this part, we will discuss how everything is getting connected everywhere. Let's make a start. The Internet, which stands for Interconnected Network, connects computers all over the world. Even though we said computers, it includes all kinds of network equipments like servers, data centers, cloud, PCs, etc. The Internet historically came to your home and offices via some or the other cable, like a fiber optic cable or an Ethernet cable. This is how the Earth's submarine fiber optic cable network looks like. It connects countries and continents all over the world to ensure that there is no single point of failure. While wired connectivity is great for indoors and connecting our homes and offices, we tend to rely on wireless connectivity far more outdoors. Wireless connectivity allows for mobility and flexibility. You can access the internet or connect devices without being tethered to a specific location. This convenience is especially important for mobile devices like smartphones, laptops and tablets that are not just for making calls but are vital for remaining connected to our friends, colleagues and family and are in fact an extension of ourselves. Wi-Fi is one of the most popular wireless technologies for being connected indoors. The most popular way to use Wi-Fi is by using a Wi-Fi router that transmits and receives radio signals that our wireless enabled devices can use. The router then connects to the internet via a cable. Our laptops, computers, printers, game consoles, TVs, fridges and a lot more devices rely on Wi-Fi. It is a must-have at home and work. Outside, we rely on our mobile cellular network to provide us with connectivity for all kinds of communications. For any devices or gadgets that do not have cellular connectivity, we can create a Wi-Fi hotspot from our mobile phones to allow them to access the internet. One of the most challenging places to provide connectivity is inside high-speed trains. The modern train carriages are designed to completely block out noise and with very high thermal insulation. Even the windows are coated with an ultra-thin metal coating to improve thermal insulation. This makes them a Faraday cage by not allowing radio signals to come inside. The modern train carriages have to be equipped with antennas to allow signals inside. You will notice in this example shown here, there are two different antennas which are both designed for mobile cellular signals. Inside the carriages, there are two different types of devices, one of which is a small cell or a repeater that repeats a mobile cellular signal, while the other is a hotspot kind of device that combines mobile signals from multiple operators and creates a Wi-Fi hotspot. When the train goes inside a tunnel, or in case of subways, metros or underground trains, the mobile signals from the towers cannot reach them. As a result, mobile antennas need to be installed inside the tunnels. It is generally not possible to install antennas underground due to the lack of space. The way to provide coverage is by using cables that are modified to leak radio signals. The leaky cables or the leaky feeders have small holes in them that leaks signals. These cables are deployed along the complete length of the tunnels to provide coverage everywhere. The signals degrade along the length of the cable as they leak. This may require amplifiers in between if the tunnel is quite long. There are also different cable widths that can be used based on different lengths. Another wireless technology that is immensely popular is Bluetooth. Most popular Bluetooth gadgets include earbuds, headphones, smartwatches, game controllers, wireless keyboards and mice, car infotainment, and several other things you can see here. It is very rare for people not to have a Bluetooth device in their house. As we move towards automating our homes by making them smart, another wireless technology called Zigbee comes into play. Zigbee is a low power, low data rate and close proximity wireless ad hoc network. You can see many different home automation devices in the picture that uses Zigbee. Remember, it's not just homes, but any place indoors. Many offices that use motion sensor based lights or cameras use Zigbee based sensors and controllers. In 2022, around half a billion Zigbee chipsets were sold, while this year Zigbee Alliance expects around 4 billion Zigbee chipsets to be shipped. Couple of years ago, the Zigbee Alliance rebranded itself to the Connectivity Standards Alliance or CSA. They also announced a second brand called Matter. Matter helps IoT devices like fridge, coffee maker, washing machine and smart speaker talk to each other easily so that you as the end user don't need to read complex user manuals or become an IoT connectivity expert. You can set up your new device by scanning a QR code with your smartphone or by tapping your NFC enabled device with your smartphone or by entering the code the old-fashioned way. As soon as you are done, your smart device is online and ready to go. Matter allows the devices to be set up in the network, but the network still needs devices to be able to talk to each other using protocols. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Zigbee all use different types of protocols for different types of operations. Thread is another low power and low latency wireless mesh networking protocol built using open and proven standards. The way this was built is that it can work with already existing devices using just a software upgrade. And because this is low power, it allows battery controlled devices to have a very long life. Last but not the least, we shouldn't forget satellite connectivity. When there are no other alternatives, satellite connectivity is our savior. In fact, satellites do a lot more than just connectivity. We will discuss this in the next video. One final point. For any kind of wireless connectivity, we have to use electromagnetic or the radio spectrum. Some technologies like mobile cellular or the satellite connectivity require dedicated spectrum, while others like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Zigbee, etc. can share the spectrum with other technologies. A simple way to understand the radio spectrum is to visualize each band as a road. If you have a narrow road, like a narrow band, there are limited number of cars that would pass. Similarly, if you have a wide road, but that's shared between different technologies, like the different types and sizes of vehicle, they may have to give each other way and things can slow down. We have a tutorial explaining the radio spectrum. Do check it out. It should be kept in mind that everything that could be connected will be connected. It may not be necessary or needed, but the price of connectivity module keeps coming down, and this will allow electronics manufacturers to bring connectivity to all kinds of gadgets and devices. This is all we wanted to talk about in this video. Hope you found this useful. These slides will be available on 3G 4G. Please look at the description of this video to learn more about where to get them from. Hope to see you on our channel again soon. Thank you and have a good day.